What's up everybody, it's your man I Do It, and today we're talking best fragrances to wear in the barbershop, clients and barbers. But we gotta offer some guidance before we get into the list. First guys, when you go into the barbershop, this is the clients, come into the barbershop clean, fresh smelling, not off-putting. Don't come into the gym or to the barbershop from the gym. Do not come into the barbershop if you work a labor job straight from work. Go clean your ass, then come get your hair cut. No one wants to smell your funk. And believe it guys, we can smell you. You might become nose blind to the way that you smell, but trust me, other people do. It's just like if you go hang out outside all day, or maybe you went to go cut your grass, you come back inside, you're gonna smell like outside. You're gonna smell earthy. And it's not really a pleasant smell, guys. So clean your ass before you come to the barbershop. Also, if you're sweaty, do not come to the barbershop for whatever reason, because you're gonna contaminate our cape. And for those of you barbers out there, keep multiple capes on your station, because maybe that does happen. Maybe good blood, or maybe some kid wiped snot on your cape. You can't clean that straight away and then go back to your normal daily operations. Keep extra capes, and clients, be considerate. Now, other guidance, as I go into this list, you're gonna notice something. A lot of the fragrances that I'm gonna mention in this list are mass appealing. They're friendly to everyone. They're not offensive. They're not off-putting. You're gonna notice that in this list today. Now let's get into the first fragrance on the list. That is Lacoste Blanc, the white bottle. This is my favorite, citrusy floral. You cannot go wrong with this one. Very mass appealing. You're not gonna offend anyone. Even if you do 10, 12 sprays of this stuff, you're not gonna offend anyone. The Lacoste Blanc bottle is absolutely lovely, and I love this fragrance. I keep one here and I keep one at my house for that exact reason, Lacoste Blanc. Second up on the list, we have Nautica Voyage. Now there's a reason why this is the bestseller on Amazon, and you're gonna be amazed by the price. $20. Maybe you can get it for right under $20, but you cannot go wrong with this. You can wear this in all occasions: gym, work, office. You can wear this just lounging around your house, going to run groceries, even on a date if you want to. If you're a guy who just doesn't like wearing fragrances because you don't want to smell like the musky macho man, this is perfect. It smells just like coming out of a shower, you using shower gel, something like that. This stuff is perfect. You can't go wrong with Nautica Voyage. So again, leave a link in the description below. You can't go wrong. $20, don't have to worry about this thing possibly being fake. Nautica Voyage. Next, Bleu de Chanel. This is the EDP. As you can see, there's an EDT and there's a Parfum. I have the EDP, but take your choice. They're all great. Oh, the grapefruit notes, it's just, oh man. This stuff, again, I would say this is even more mass appealing than Nautica Voyage. You can even take this one. This is a step up, and of course the price is a lot heftier than Nautica Voyage, but this is great. Wear this on a date. Wear this at the office, gym, wherever you want to go. You're not gonna offend anyone wearing Bleu de Chanel. Very mass appealing, almost like Dior Sauvage, where it's great, but it's also not great because a lot of people have this or have heard of it. Bleu de Chanel, get you a bottle of this. This is great for a lot of people to have in their collections. Next up, Parfums de Mali Greenlay. And I absolutely love this. Apple, bergamot, just great fragrance. This stuff lasts a long time. You're gonna get 10, 12 hours out of this, and you're not gonna offend anybody, okay? So get you some of this, that's if you like it. They also have Percival, which is a freshy Sedley that a lot of people like. You can get Greenlay, absolutely lovely. Now the price may not be so lovely for some of you, because you know this can get over $300. Now, next we're gonna combine these Molecules 01 and 2. This is by Eccentric Molecules, and these fragrances are very unique because they mix with your own body chemistry and they make their own fragrance. Now, 01 has a sandalwood base in it. You can pick up the sandalwood. 02 has a citrusy base to it, and that's what you can pick up from there. So Molecule 01 and 2, they smell very unique. They last very long. It's one of those fragrances where you may not be able to smell it, but other people will. And I tell you what, it's very enjoyable, and people will like this fragrance on you. And people use these to lather. People use this. Dude, I'm shooting a video. Open the trunk. Dude, man, I'm not worried about
I asked you that before you did.
You should have got the keys in.
Let me see.
Stop being pesky. Jeez, I'm shooting the video.
This woman, she gonna
That's her fault. Jeez. Okay, so you see how rude people are? You see this? Okay, so back to molecule 01 and 2. This is exactly why people have studios. So they don't get bothered by people shooting a video, wasting your time with your video, wasting time on your SD card, filling up your SD card where you gotta, especially if you have an editor, they gotta sift through all this nonsense. This is why people have studios, guys. All right, back to 01 and 2. These things are great, but most people know about 01. 01, that's what most people know about, okay? But 02, I will leave that up to your choice. They do have 01 in a Mandarin, so if you don't like the sandalwood, whatever, get molecule 01 or 2. Next up on the list, Acqua di Gio Absolute. This is woody, aromatic, can't go wrong. Oh my gosh, great fragrance. Absolutely, compliment factor is high. It does mass appeal. It has that Acqua di Gio like feel. Like if you smell it, you're like, ooh, that's that Acqua di Gio feel. Like if you were to smell Profundo or smell the EDP, it just has that Acqua di Gio feel. And I tell you what, this stuff's great. I get compliments from this fragrance multiple times. My wife absolutely loves this thing. You can't go wrong with this one. This one, I would say this one is more of an office fragrance or a date fragrance, or just, you could wear this during the day or in the evening, but great. I wouldn't wear this to a gym or anything like that because just the woody aromatic side, it's just, this screams, if you were to try to wear this at the gym, that you're doing too much. Sort of like Parfums de Molly Greenlay. I would not wear this to the gym, but of course, you know, you can wear this during the day. Maybe not on a night out. Maybe you don't want to smell so citrusy on a night out. A lot of people do that. Now, next, Mancera Cedra Rosé. They do have an intense version. That's up to you, okay? Now, you can smell both if you can somehow, but I'm actually wearing this one today. So in the beginning, you get like fruity notes, but then quickly you get the woodiness of this fragrance. Now this one's good for a night out because you get the woodiness of it. Oh, and it just, like right now I don't get the fruity nature of it as I would smelling this cap. But the top note's great, but it quickly dries down to a woody scent. A lot of people compare this to Creed Aventus, but I would not say that it is Creed Aventus. It does take its own turn and becomes its own fragrance, but the lasting effect on this thing is great. I mean, it's up to you. Okay, so it's one of those things where, you know, you're not gonna offend anyone if you were to overspray this one. Now, what I've defined overspraying is like over 10 sprays, but it does last long. It depends on the person. But Mancera Cedra Rosé, amazing fragrance, okay? Next, Hermes H24. Now, this is the EDT. They do have an EDP. This is the EDT. Now, this stuff, oh my gosh. I just want to wear this, but too bad I'm wearing Mancera Cedra Rosé right now. This stuff, I absolutely love it. Again, EDT, but this lasts on my skin. I've gotten this multiple times where it lasts 12 or 10 to 12 hours on my skin. This stuff is crazy for an EDT, and I almost didn't get it, the EDT, because I was like, man, I wonder about the longevity. You don't have to worry about it. The EDP is great too, but boy, this stuff is great, and especially in the heat. This is a summertime beast. You can wear this stuff on the night out. Wear this during the day, office safe. You know, I would not say overspray this because of the longevity of it. At least that what I get. This stuff is great. Mancera Cedra or Hermes H24. Okay, next one. Nishane Hasivat. Now this stuff right here, Nishane Hasivat. This is another one like Mancera Cedra Rosé where people say this smells like Creed Aventus, and I get it from the opening, but I actually like this more than Creed Aventus. this stuff, and if you didn't see, that's an extrait de parfum. So the longevity, you're gonna get good longevity out of this. And when you spray it on your skin, you'll see why it's an extrait de parfum, because it's very oily. And oh my gosh, just mass appealing. You're not gonna offend anyone. You're not gonna get someone's like, oh, I don't like that. This stuff is good, okay? Get you a bottle of this. It can be expensive, just depends on where you get it from. You can get it below $2s, just depends on where you get it from. Next, Bond number 9, Bleecker Street, okay? This stuff, it's just great. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just great. It's just a nice freshie to have in your collection. Now, of course, buy this on discounters. I'll try to leave a link in the description below to this as well. But Bond number 9, Bleecker Street is absolutely amazing. Now, next fragrance, Bond number 9, Wall Street, another freshie, which I actually have come to really like Bond number 9, Wall Street, because at first I really loved Bleecker Street, but then wearing Wall Street a few times, I was like, wow, I actually really like this. It's just a different take on the freshie. And if you noticed, a lot of the fragrances that you've seen on this list today were like some niche fragrances. And this is why I like niche fragrances, because they do lean more unique. They're just different. They're not like, Acqua di Gio. They're not like a YSL or a Prada fragrance, any of those freshies or Bulgari fragrance that you might get that's a freshie. They lean different and they have very unique scents. So these fragrances, in my opinion, are great to wear in the barbershop. Now, you leave yours in the comments below. Like, what do you wear in the barbershop? Or what's your top 5 or your top 10? I think I listed maybe 10 to 12. I don't know. But list yours in the comments below, and also list some stuff that you shouldn't wear in the barbershop below. It's been your man, I do it, signing out. I'll holla.